Great Indian Festival at Dreamworld is a ticketed event where the park is open from 6 PM till 11 PM featuring rides, performances, food, shops, and more. Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Mr. YumYum, and in today's video we check out the Great Indian Festival. But before we start, I'd like to give a special thanks to Team YumYum for supporting my content. Thank you so much. It's always exciting to visit a theme park in the evening, especially when it takes on a new life, and I was excited to check out the Great Indian Festival and experience some Indian culture at Dreamworld, which is quite an interesting backdrop for a festival like this. It's quite a fun idea. I have visited in the past when they held Diwali here, as well as Diwali at Movie World, and I really enjoyed both of those events, so I was looking forward to this one. The main thing I was looking forward to was the food. They don't call me Mr. YumYum for nothing. I do love Indian food, and it was really cool looking around to see all the different offerings they had. There was quite a selection to choose from, but in the end we went for this food truck where we got a selection of different curries, and I also had a mango lassi. The food was all really tasty, and the price was pretty reasonable, although we were a little surprised that they charged an additional 10% surcharge, some extra costs after we had paid for it, so that was one downside to it, I guess. It's always good practice to let people know when you're gonna give them a surcharge. Other than that, the food was delicious and was really fun sitting by the Dreamworld flyer and enjoying the awesome atmosphere and music. We had a little look around the main street area, which was very busy. There was a DJ playing music on the main street, and there were lots of stands selling different things. On the stage in Kenny and Belinda's Dreamland, there was some performances with dancing, which was really cool to see. I always enjoy learning more about different cultures, and it's really fun to see people celebrating where they come from and their traditions. Next we had a look around Rivertown, which was really exciting to experience at nighttime. I haven't had a chance yet to visit one of Dreamworld's After Dark events, so this was super cool, and the area took on like a completely new life, and it felt really magical. It honestly felt a little bit like a Disney sort of atmosphere. Murrissippi Motors in particular looked incredible at nighttime with all the lights and the plane, of course. It was really fun riding this, and when it's nighttime and it's dark, it really feels more immersive. You don't think of the other areas of the park necessarily, and you don't see some of the back of house stuff like you usually do in the daytime. So it was really special, and I hope that Dreamworld does more nighttime events more frequently. I think in summertime it would be cool if they stayed open for a little bit longer into the evening more often, especially if they had some sort of shows and things. That would be incredible. Jungle Rush as well looked amazing at nighttime. The jewel on top of the temple was glowing, and all the lighting around the area just made it feel very atmospheric and cool. They were running 2 trains and the operations were fantastic. It was basically walk on each time, and we got a couple of rides on Jungle Rush, which it was my first time riding at nighttime, and I really enjoyed it. It was kind of like a new experience. I think it improved the indoor section experience a lot more, because one thing I've noticed when you're riding in the daytime is the outdoor light can really accentuate some of the unthemed aspects of the ride, but I didn't really notice them as much in the dark, and the extra darkness made some of the lighting inside the dark sections of the ride hit even harder, which was great. I did notice Rivertown was a little bit dark in some areas. I think they could maybe use with a bit of additional lighting if they are going to be opening it in the evening a bit more frequently, but it was incredible to come and experience it at nighttime for the first time. Next we moved along to check out Steel Taipan, which was very popular, a very long line for this coaster, and they were running 2 trains, so the operations weren't too bad. It's really cool having this big coaster at Dreamworld. Sometimes I forget it's there because I spent so much time in Rivertown, and I forget that this is actually a really fantastic coaster, and it's a lot of fun to film. There's a lot of interesting elements, and you can get quite a few cool angles. It was almost time to wrap up our evening at Dreamworld for the Great Indian Festival, but first there was one of the highlights, which was the amazing drummers and dancers. It's kind of hypnotic, the drumming. It's very loud. You wouldn't want to stand next to the drums for too long because you'd hurt your ears, but it sounds amazing, and you sort of get hypnotized by the rhythm, and it adds so much life to the park when there's performers and musicians and things walking around like this. Yeah, it's just really cool to see. After that, it was time for us to head home home, and we had a really great night at the Great Indian Festival at Dreamworld. Like I said, it's really fun to come and experience the park in a new light, especially when you can learn some things about different cultures and their traditions. The tickets were $35, which wasn't too bad, especially considering you get to experience the park at nighttime and go on all the rides, and it's open until late. It's a shame that the parks here in Australia aren't open later more frequently. Dreamworld does have the night market, but the only rides operating during the night market are the Deep Sea Dodgems and the Dreamworld Flyer. I think it would be really cool if they offered a few more of the rides in the evening, and I would definitely visit the night market a lot more if I was able to go on Jungle Rush or Murrissippi Motors or Steel Taipan. What do you think? Did you like the look of this event? Would you be interested in visiting something like this yourself? And which park on the Gold Coast would you want to see open in the evening more? Let me know in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, please feel free to leave a like, a friendly comment, or subscribe for more. And before we finish, I'd like to wrap things up by giving a very special thank you to the members and sponsors of Team YumYum for supporting my content. Thank you so much everyone for your very kind and generous support. It really means a lot to me that you enjoy my videos enough to support the channel in this way, and it helps me cover a lot of the costs associated with running the channel, so I really do appreciate it. A special thank you to the members: Randall, Maloney's Coasters, Kai on the Internet, Oogie Boogie, Theme Park Ogre, Jordan Casey, Johnny Boy 175, The Downy Cat, Carrie Jackin, and Movies Like Everyone. And a very special thank you to the Team YumYum sponsors: Koala75, Audrey Allen, Senpai's JP Blue Dog, Senpai's JP Red Dog, Wayne Hewitt, Lee Donald, SW Stevie 1, and The Kez. Thank you so much again everyone, and for anyone who would like to become a member or a sponsor, you're more than welcome to do so. This will give you access to new videos early. You also get a special shout out and thanks at the end of my videos, some emojis to use in the comments, a YumYum sticker next to your username, and last but not least, you also get a custom illustrated character hand drawn by me to suit your very needs and requirements. And as an additional way to support the channel, I also have the Team YumYum sponsor available, which will give you access to all the perks included with the membership, and as an additional perk, I'll also animate your custom character doing a little dance, which will appear on screen, and it'll be super fun, super cool, and super cute. And for any of my members or sponsors who haven't told me what you would like your drawing to be yet, please feel free to let me know in the comments, and I'll try and get something drawn up for you as soon as possible. I'm sorry for anyone whose drawings I haven't done yet. I'm pretty sure I've gotten everyone's requests so far, so if you could let me know what you would like, that would be awesome. Thank you. But if you're not in a position to support the channel by becoming a member or a sponsor, you're more than welcome to leave a like, a friendly comment, or subscribe for more. Thank you so much again for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.